What is up, guys? It's Sunday fun day, and this Sunday I was gonna do a video on the chain and foot pedals, etc. Getting put on the go-kart to finish it off because I really want to get this thing done, but it's gonna have to wait because I got a message from someone to go pick up something that I've been looking around my area for, so where I didn't have to travel too far to get for another project. I know, how many projects could I possibly have going? Too many. I understand this, but I gotta slowly pick things up when I can for them. So today's video is gonna be Sunday fun day. We're gonna go on an adventure to pick something up. With the Ranger pretty much all ready to go, exception for the things I got to put in, but the parts are already there. I've already bought a lot of the parts. They're just sitting and I got to do the work. The only couple things I have left to do is the windshield and stuff, which I put the money aside for to finish that up for further videos. My son's taken over on his car and he's been out plowing and shoveling and everything, making money to try and get parts for his, so it's no longer taking a drain off my wallet. And with the Daytona pretty much being what it is, and when I picked it up, it already had the upgraded T2 motor, rebuilt A555 transmission, new gas tank, all that stuff. All I had to do was pretty much rims and paint and a couple odds and ends. That's about done. So that only leaves one thing. That's getting back to the 944. So today's fun video is going to be getting back on the 944. Not too long ago, which I don't think I put a video on, but I might have put a short. We changed the rims. I had some low pro black, looked like wagon wheel style rims on it I used to love, but I had them on there for ever. I'm there for ever. I started building this car when I was like 24 years old. I'm a lot older now. So it's time to do some major upgrades. And one of the things I always wanted to do when I had the car painted was my taillight got cracked. And back then, I couldn't find any taillights for under $600 a taillight. And that was just insane. So the other day I went online and lo and behold, I found taillights and some smoked out turning signal lenses to replace these gaudy yellow ones here. Now all I have to find is some smoked out side markers, but the side markers can wait. Anyways, so I got those in the mail, stocked to the side for when I do the work. I also got new rotors coming in. I also got new suspension coming in. And bigger brake calipers. Now, what would I need bigger brake calipers for? You guessed it, the bigger brake calipers are for what we're going for today. Goes under here. Now, the purists are going to hate me. They're really going to hate me. Stock 944 NA engine. With a little upgrades. I got the FR Wilkes chip in it, cold air intake, which usually robs you of power, but I put in the hood scoop to help blow more cold air in there, along with the original opening. Upgraded spark plug wires, response cam, etc., etc. Well, just wasn't enough for me. So, we are going to do... That's right, the LS swap in this eventually. And I found an aluminum block LS engine. It's an L33. Yeah, it's not the F-body car one, but the L33 had the flat top pistons to give it a little bit more. I think it was around 310 horsepower, 300 and something torque. But the aluminum block is the key. I didn't want to do an iron block. I didn't want the weight to go up. I want to keep the weight down so I can reuse the tranny and do 50-50 weight distribution still. I do have an NA tranny here, so I am going to have to get an LSD turbo tranny. So if anyone has one, let me know, because I will be shopping around for one soon. And then I have the 5th gear out of this I can have done and swapped. Or I can do the 01E. I think that's out of Audi or something that everybody's doing. There's a guy that builds a kit. I believe it's in Europe. He can source transmissions too. So that might be a route down the road too. But for now, I just want to get the motor here, start working on it slowly, and eventually get it in the car. I'll probably go to Renegade Hybrids for their bolt-in kit and everything, and then probably talk to them on what computer and stuff they like to use, whether they throw in the stock reprogrammed or if there's some other standalone that's better. That I'm going to have to start researching. But for now, I'm just gathering things and putting them to the side so I can slowly make content. I can do the taillights and stuff. That's an easy thing now. There's other things that I will be making content. So content's getting ready for the 944. So if you guys want to see some stuff going on with that, be on the lookout. I am going to be getting back to the truck here soon too. I don't know if you can see my breath. It's freezing here in New York. And yes, I have heat source, but it's chasing the heat all the time. So today's vid, Sunday fun day, we're going to pick up this engine. I'm waiting on my buddy Rob. We got to fix this tailgate because it won't go down. Throw a pallet in and then head on the road. The engine's only probably about 45 minutes from me, which is great because the last one I found was a 3-hour drive and I just wasn't up for that right now. I mean, I took a 4-hour drive down and then 4 hours back just for this car when we picked that up. So I kind of want to get back here and get cleaned up in here. So you'll have this content today, and then we'll get back on the shopping cart go-kart. Sorry, everybody. I know you were probably looking forward to that. But we got to add some other fun, adventurous stuff in here too, right? Right. Well, when he gets here, we'll get started on this adventure. Man, waiting on him is never fun. But, well, I get made to take the garbage out while waiting. Oh well. We'll do some more waiting then. Happy wife, happy life. Still no Rob in sight. But did I say this was gonna be a cold one? Because, well, I mean, this is New York weather. The things we do while we're waiting. And wait. And waiting. And waiting some more. So with all this time to kill, and instead of peeking out windows and playing around like I'm a drifter or something, I'm just gonna move some stuff around and clean some stuff up. So when we get this thing back here, we can get it on the engine hoist and stuff. And speak of the devil, he pulls in. He's out behind my Jeep. I'll have to go out and greet him. Whoa. In through the deep snow, in through the deep snow. Rob, YouTube, Rob. He didn't know I was going to be recording today. All right, I got to back his truck up so he doesn't hit something. He loves his pizza. Should have yelled at me. I was just close to hitting something. He said, should have yelled at me instead of being up there to check. What?
Whatever. It's fucking freezing out there, right?
Yeah, no crap. Let's get this done. Oh, just grab the shovel. I'm doing most of the work. I gotta get the snow out of the way so we can move this hot water tank up. He's using this for weight. You throw a pallet in the back so the guy can load it onto the pallet. I had to back it up because that was a tight squeeze. I mean, it was close to my Jeep or my daughter's old car, so. And he was standing back here instead of helping up there. I didn't say he was the brightest crayon in the box, that's for sure. Oops, sorry. Get some of the snow out of here. Anything else you got down here?
Oh yeah, probably more bottles. Oh, there goes that strap that broke. Well, the strap itself is good, so we can use that part. The other part's no good.
Yeah. Well, I got strap stuff, so.
The other part's still
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
What's up with all the pizza in there, buddy?
Oh, you know, it's good days. That's easy.
That's a couple days. I'm fat, he says. So am I.
The hunt is fucking crazy, y'all. Calling this food on top, it's a fuck out there. Oh, the missing piece.
There's the missing piece. The missing link.
I had to get something in my gut.
I knew it.
I
knew it. You had to stop and eat.
Well, yeah, my stomach, my mouth don't go good. I started throwing up. Tried to.
Well, now I got to stop and get something to eat. And you already ate.
I'll eat again.
Well, shitty ass.
I'll eat again.
Chris made me take that.
For what? There ain't nothing there worth a scrap. Little bit of aluminum, but there's no weight. You need massive weight on that aluminum. I'm just trying to get this out so it'll sit here without moving on us too much, you know what I mean? So now we gotta tackle the tailgate. It's already wide open, so it shouldn't take much, but the handle's busted so she won't open. So we're gonna get her to pop open. So I gotta get a screwdriver. The latch mechanism seems to be completely busted off. So I gotta try and take a screwdriver and pry the clamps open, then latch it and get it unhooked. And then we'll just take it completely off there. Utilize the other side because that still works, and then put some kind of stupid little hardware store latch or something on it. And then we're on our way. All right, so mechanism's out, tailgate's open. Now we gotta go to the store, hardware store quick, and get some kind of latch system for it real fast before we head out. Hopefully they're still open because it is Sunday. All right, we're at Tractor Supply to get the hook for his tailgate. He ran off because he had to go take a little number 2. And we're off to Tractor Supply. Look at him run away. He's gotta go bad. He's gotta go. He's pinching it off. I'll laugh, he can't find the bathroom. Or it's blocked off. All right, let's go find these hooks. Maybe down this section. We could do something like this, but this will come off your tailgate, and we're gonna have to take a piece of metal to weld to the side just so that'll reach.
You don't have the other.
Or we can do the other hook, which I found over here. I'm thinking maybe try something like that with the safety lock on it. We put a little screw in, drill these in, and then we can even tack weld it to hold it. See, I told him there was a restroom in the front corner, but he don't listen. Oh, I don't see a sign. Oh. Well then, go in your pants. This is probably going to be the fastest way to do this mechanism too, because I don't want to mess around too much with it. I just wanted to go get this engine, and it's always a project first with him. I had a chain idea too, but I think I'll just do this fast, get it done, and get on the road. Stay tuned. Door's confused, don't know if it wants to open or close. So he's still in the bathroom. We're playing the waiting game. I got Bart, I'm out here. I'm just going with the Jeep. So, told you, it's always a waiting game with him. Wait for him to get to the house. Now he's blowing up the bathroom. And did you see that? I showed you guys. I don't know if I was recording when he said it, but he's like, I didn't see a restroom sign. Well, guess what I just showed a video of? A restroom sign. So we're gonna sit here and wait. Nothing special. And we'll get back to this 3 hours later.
Trust me.
All right, we are back. Now to put this on, and then he's gonna get this truck warming up where we go. It's a 45-minute ride still we gotta do. But I gotta get this done. What's that? Yeah, we gotta get the what? We gotta get the pallet too, right? There he is. He's hiding.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
He doesn't want to be on film after the bathroom incident. And see, now he's just dropping F-bombs at me. So,
Son and guitar.
all my bits are broke. So, finding the right bit. I don't want to go too big though, because I want that to be kind of tight, you know what I mean? It's a problem with that. That one went. That was a better bit. The other ones were shot. Here at Ponch's Refurb. Just kidding. We don't want to do that. We like Tom. Tom's Refurb is a good YouTube show. Riley loved that show. That's why he wanted to try and do this, but he's never out here to help. He's never on it. No, Rob, I don't blame him on how cold it is. He's smart. He's like, yeah, Dad can do all this. I'll just, when it warms up and he comes out and works on his car,
I'll
that's
see you in 3 months.
yeah, that's when he'll start appearing on the channel.
Yeah, when the go-kart's already done.
When the go-kart's done, can I drive it?
Fortnite's boring. There's no new updates.
Well, he hasn't been on that in a while, so. But yeah, or when his car's done. Oh, hey, look what I did. Kids. Make a new hole. I was gonna try and reuse that hole that was already there for the cover, but we'll just make a new one because we're just a hair off on length, and hopefully we'll have it, and then we'll be on our way. That's the Ponch Special right there. She's holding. That side still works, so we can still get to the mechanism. So
wait. Does it lift up? Come on.
We're good. And we'll just, she's gonna start loosening up. So since you did that, we're gonna have to spot weld it. But it'll work for now. All right, so we welded that up for that temporary fix. Tailgate's all right. I just grabbed 3 straps. We gotta go pick up a pallet and get some food. And we're off to go get this motor. So hopefully everything goes smooth. We'll see. Oh, and he makes an appearance after everything's done. Well, that's said and done, and we're off. We got this going. Let's see how this little rig job I did with the tailgate holds up. The one piece I welded in, the other one had plastic in the way, so I couldn't really weld it yet. I could have cut the plastic, but this should hold for now. We got, like I said, we grabbed 3 straps, a couple for the engine to the pallet, and if we need one for the tailgate, if it don't hold up, well then we'll do that. But let's go see what old upstate New York this engine looks like.
What's good about it?
It's cold. Right now it's real cold. I'm just showing this because when you say New York, everybody's like, New York City? Yeah, this is New York City. Yeah. No, we are out in farming country.
Oh no, right there's our that's the main building right there. That's the Empire State Building right there, the nice big barn.
Yeah, right. This is the New York where we're from. Stopped off at the old local pilot in Canona, New York. Some pizza. Don't know how good it's gonna be. Some drinks and some fuel. And got a message that the dude was trying to wait until tomorrow because he didn't have his cherry picker. Well, we were already on our way, so hopefully he's got something figured out. He says he's got some people to help. We'll see. Probably gonna be a show. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it PG-13. And we are on our way back. So that's the pallet, but engine is in the back. 5 of us lifted it up slid it in.
Well, my truck
It was kind of a shit show. I would have recorded it, but, well, I didn't know if they really wanted to be on camera or not. And I was at their house, and I didn't want to go through all that. So, LS engine back there was from an 04. So I don't have to worry about the DOD or the AFM or any of that deletion stuff. So that'll save some money. He said it was 120,000-ish miles on it.
New gaskets.
He said there was some new gaskets done to it, and this and that. I mean, I'm still gonna go through a lot of it. I gotta take a lot of it off. It's fully dressed, wire harness, everything, but like I said, I'm gonna have to take that off anyways to change it because it is a truck engine, not.
Yeah, everything. Even you got the fucking headlight fucking hookups. Well, headlight bulbs.
Yeah. So were they in there?
Yeah.
So it's got the headlight bulbs too attached to. So it's full. It's full harness. So yeah.
Oh,
so we're on our way back. When I get back, we'll unload it and take a look at it. All right, we made it. And without further ado, she's tipped a little right now. I wanted to take a little weight off the cherry picker until I can get it on the engine stand, but I can at least start stripping some stuff. I can strip some manifolds and different things while it's on here. Lift it up, spin it, do the other side, get a bunch of the junk off it, get it a little bit lighter, so I can get it on my engine stand, and then I can really go to town. Going into the 944, I'm gonna have to do the different water pump, different brackets, all that stuff, different intake on the top anyways. I believe it has the computer and everything right there. I don't know, I gotta look into that to see if I'm gonna reprogram that computer or use a standalone computer. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain. He said that, I don't know if I said it earlier, but he said that it's about 120,000 miles on it. Something like that. Aluminum block, aluminum heads. I'll get the kit from Renegade Hybrid, you know, do the oil pan, all that stuff. We'll change these valve covers or repaint them, because they're not going to be that color in that car. We'll clean it up, we'll do it all. Coil packs, they still look rather good actually, but I'll probably replace them anyways. Plug wires, plugs, do tune up after I go through it. Like I said, I'm probably going to strip it down and just check, make sure all the cylinders are good. And even before I strip it down, I'll do a compression test, see what the compression's at. Then strip it down, do a visual check, and then do all new gaskets, and if I have to do soft plugs and seals and everything to seal it back up. I don't see where anything was ever leaking though. You know what I mean? It looks fairly good in those spots. We'll change those motor mounts. Pulleys look decent. Manifolds look a little rusted up, but you know, that's that. We're gotta do new headers anyways. Starter, we'll do a new starter. Alternator felt seized, like I couldn't turn that by hand, so we'll definitely end up doing that anyways. Like I said, I gotta go through it. So this isn't something that's going to be done exactly tomorrow anyways. This is something I'm going to do over time as I'm saving for the other kits, but I couldn't pass up the deal on the motor, and it was close to home. I think I said earlier I was looking at another one, but again, that was like 3 hours away, 3 hours there, 3 hours back. This was what, 45-minute drive there, 45 minutes back, and got it for a low price. I don't really like to always say what I pay for things, so you know, just know it was low. It was a good deal for an aluminum block one. Checking out the serial number, I do believe it was the L33, so it should have the flat top pistons and stuff, which I'll look over things here soon and verify it even more. I've already kind of been looking in the different intakes that I like. You know, I want to make it look really sweet in this car. You know, my 944, I do have some custom stuff. I do have the Fiberworks front bumper on it that you can't get anymore. A 924 conversion hood scoop for it. It's been painted. Again, did the rims and stuff. Full tinted windows. Interior's been all redone. My original Porsche motor only has 87,000 original miles on it, but it's time. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so it's time, you know. So I'll probably pull that motor and sell the original Porsche motor to help fund the project and stuff, and get the truck done, slowly work on this on the side, get the truck done, and then go full tilt on this project. And that way I can play around with the truck, driving it around, and the Daytona. And it'll be fun. And this, I believe he said, was an 04 engine, so I believe it does not have the DOD or AFM on that I have to worry about removing. So touching base on that again, that's going to save me quite a bit of money, because I think the kits for that were like $1,800 if you want to change your cams and stuff out. So that'll save a little bit. Because after looking into it, to do this engine and to do all that, it would have been cheaper for me to find a used Corvette or Camaro engine already out of an F-body and stuff. And since I seen this, if this is what it is, and just changing the intake and some other things, sourcing them pretty cheap, I think I can have a good budget build on this engine to throw in there. And what I like is LSs are dime a dozen, you know, except for the aluminum blocks. But if the block's still good and something else goes, can swap parts. So